if this one is ready, after a lot of us from one place, me too, I am ready. Now, if we are ready to go, there are certain things we do that we're not supposed to do. Now, the scripture where we read said, my familiar friend is not an outsider. Is not somebody he or she does not know. But he said, my familiar friend, that one that is very close to me, the one that we eat bread together, has lifted up his heel against me. Why? Just to match me down. If you want to look at the heel of a man, the heel of a man, describes the strength of a man. Because if you want to stand your toes, even before 5 minutes, if you don't fall, you look for something to hold yourself. But when your heels are down, you are balanced. You can stand for 2-3 hours without complaining. But the scripture said, my own familiar friend, that person that knows me very well, that person that when I bring out food, I will not eat until I call him or until I call her. He said that same person is the person that has lifted up his heel to match me down, to destroy what I'm doing, to make sure I am not relevant. Hello?
Hi.
Some of us, we are here. Yes, we are ready to go. We want to leave Nigeria. We are ready to leave Nigeria. But what we say with our mouth against our fellow women, what we say about our sisters, what we say about our brothers, at times, by the time we finish talking, people outside, those that are not with us, will ask, not be the same people with this. Our actions sometimes tells the opposite of what we are saying. Our mouths are saying yes, but our hearts are not saying yes. No wonder the scripture said that the heart of a man is desperately wicked. He said, no man will know the heart. I can sit with you, we are eating. I can only judge you by what you say. But the one that is inside, how will I know when I don't see your heart? And so many of us are doing different things and we are saying different things. How can I love my sister and I will paint her black because she's not there? Let me just say this. I didn't want to say, but let me say it to your hearing. We went away and some of us were arrested. I do say it till tomorrow. Those that were arrested, they've returned. But me, I am still shuttling between Owerri and Port Harcourt. Meaning that, for me, I've not been released. But somebody was somewhere saying, why did they not catch Statement? They can't catch you. Why did they not catch Statement? I would have gone for you. Is that a statement that somebody that said you love the struggle, you love what we are doing, you want us to go? This is what you are saying. Why is it that when it happened, she ran away? Hello? Who did on before? In fact, I was shocked. Mommy, don't mind you. Like somebody can say this. I beg this one. Mommy, if they catch that one, who will stand and speak?
What are you people doing today?
Today is Igweocha Women's Day. We are here now to tell the whole world that Igweocha women we want to go. We need our freedom. We are tired of this country. We don't want to be. Want to go.
When one person is crying, the other person should also be crying. But unfortunately, when one is crying, the other one is laughing. I think Adela say, hello. It is not a statement of somebody or people that are ready to leave. The scripture is very strong. You can contend with the scripture. He said, my own trusted friend. That one that I thought she loves me very much. Anytime I want her, I'll just go and fall on her. All of a sudden, is the person that looks up at please match me. And the person will match me here. and will go to the back, say different thing, and come to me and say different thing. Until we walk in unity, until we have one mindset, we may not achieve what we are pursuing. Even if we will achieve it, it may take us longer than necessary. The problem we are having today is as a result of what we are doing to one another. Exactly. That we are still where we are today is not because Nigeria is pursuing us, it's because we are pursuing ourselves. Until we learn to identify those that are our enemies and do the right thing, we'll still be struggling. So, children of Yahweh, we are here today because we want to achieve something, because we want to have one mindset, because we want to believe and trust in what we are doing. Until you love what you are doing, you may not be able to achieve that thing. Love is about, you having compassion for something. It is not about saying different things and doing different things. The scripture cannot be broken. I don't know the areas where we are failing, where you are failing, where I am failing, but we need to correct ourselves. We need to look back and ask, where did we miss it? Did we miss anything? For sure, we missed something. And until we go back to the drawing board and ask ourselves, where did I miss it? I used to love this sister. How come I now hate her? You missed something somewhere. And what is that thing? What did they tell you about her that made you just hate that person overnight? I love this. Anytime I see this sister, I'm so happy. But now when you see her, you get angry. What did you hear about her? You have to go back and ask yourself questions. And until we do this, we may not be able to achieve our aim. We may not be able to achieve our purpose. I'm talking to the women now. Please, let's come together, Igweocha women. In course of this issue, if you know how far your names have gone, or the name of Igweocha has gone, Igweocha women. Like I told us on Thursday, other states went to Owerri, but it's only Igweocha women that wants to be interviewed. That is it. There's something special about Igweocha. So don't allow that thing to die. There's something people are seeing about you that you are not seeing it. So don't kill that thing. Allow them to keep seeing that thing. It's an honor, it's a plus to you. This morning I was called, I said, what we did on Thursday, people are commenting, they said they love that thing, that we should continue. We didn't even do anything for those of us that were there. And then people are complaining. So please, let's work in unity. If they tell you I said this, why not come and ask me? If they say I told you idiot, why not come and confirm? Than to put me in your heart. That is the only problem we have, harboring one another in our heart. And this heart is not a place to harbor somebody. So please, Igweocha women, we are going somewhere. And I want us to get to our destination. One thing is to start a journey. One thing is to get to the end. Some people start something, they don't get to the end. Some people wake up in the morning, they are going to work. Their expectation is to go there, work, and return back. But somehow the end of the road, either through accident or through anything. Until you begin something and finish it. The scripture says the end of a thing is better than the beginning. Because when you achieve that purpose, you will be happy. Your generation will be happy. And I want to trust everyone that what we are pursuing, that thing that has brought us together. You don't know me from anywhere, I don't know you. But one thing brought us together. That I can see on the road, I stand and greet you, I wave you, or do anything with you. Something brought us together. Let's achieve that thing. Let's not allow that goal to die. Let's not allow the next sister to spoil what we have started. If anybody in my house, somebody came to my house to tell me, this thing, see, this Owerri issue, I don't like what happened. You see, by the time he finished talking, I told him, please don't come to my house again. He said, well, I said, any day you are coming to speak against IPOB, don't come to my house. But if you are coming for any other thing, you can come. He said, look at that now. I didn't say, no vex. So I thought I came to advise. I said, that is not an advice. You are speaking against me. And he kept quiet. If you love what you are doing, you will put your everything in it. What we are doing, it takes time, it takes your strength. At times, even your health, you are struggling with your head. Headache, they worry me, oh, I don't feel get up. But the moment you hear IPOB, the headache will disappear and you stand up again. It's passion. Let's not allow this passion to die. Don't hate your sister because of what the other person said. Igweocha, if we work together, we will achieve our aim. And at the end, Biafra will come.
You say?
From this day, please, don't match your sister. Don't step on your brother. Don't step on your sister. Don't say, I know I can do anything and this person cannot do me anything. Let's not underrate one another. Because you only know what you have in your heart, in your mind. You only know what you are planning, but you don't know what the other person is planning. So don't underrate anyone. Let's work in unity. Let's work in one accord. Let's appreciate one another. If you see me falling, put your hand to help me. If I see you falling, I will also put my hand to lift you up. If we can do this, if we can continue like this, I know that at the end, Igweocha will take all the glory. Remember, our team today says we are ready to leave Nigeria. So if we are ready to leave Nigeria, then we should be ready to work hard. Don't say, this is what they do since. The work has just started. I tell you, we have greater tasks ahead. So prepare yourself, prepare your mindset to know that, yes, we are pursuing something and we are going to achieve that thing. And I pray as we do this, Igweocha, in His infinite mercy and grace, will protect each and every one of us in Igweocha's name.
He said.
Thank you very much. Let's be on our feet as we take our anthem. All right, let's go. Land of the rising sun, we love and share. We love the world, our many roads. We must defend our lives always. We
family.
One family.
IPOB.
At this point, I want to sincerely appreciate our mothers, our sisters that went to Owerri. I really want to appreciate each and every one of you. It was not an easy journey, but Almighty Yahweh saw us through. Despite the challenges, despite the obstacles and everything, my joy is that at the end of everything, we did not lose anybody. So it's something to really appreciate everything. I want to thank each and every one of you. The scripture said, many are called, but few are chosen. We have so many women in Igweocha, but few were choosing to be there. Apart from the few that were choosing to be there, other few were choosing to be in the cell, to be in the prison custody. In life, everything that happens for a reason. Hello?
Hi.
Right now, you not even know why you experience that place. But time will come when you will know. I used to tell people a particular story of, a particular man that lost his way. He went inside the bush to look for something, but somehow, he missed his way. Before then, one of his fingers was cut off. So when he went inside the bush and lost his way, he was looking for a way out, and somehow in another community, they lost their chief, and they were looking for heads to use to appease the gods and bury the chief or the king of that community. But while they were searching, they met this young man, and they carried him along, and they said, yes, the heads we are looking for has been completed. That's the last thing they were looking for. So they went on the day of the burial. They brought all of them out to kill. And from somewhere, a voice raised and said, that man is incomplete. We cannot bury our chief with an incomplete man. And when they checked, he has 4 fingers instead of 5. And he was sent away. Now, it was the finger that saved his life. And when he turned on his face, he said, everything that happens for a reason. So the purpose with which that finger was cut was because of his life. But he never knew. It was after so many years that he came to know. So some of the things we are doing here, sometimes you are not just yourself, you are not just feeling too well, but the moment you hear, it's happy with the IPOB meeting, IPOB want to go, you stand up. Sometimes people, I don't know if they ask you, but sometimes they ask me, are you sure you're all right? Anywhere they call, you are there. Now only you be woman. Some of us, we don't even know why we are doing this, but a time will come when you will know. I say, so is this reason that I was doing that in then? So I want to appreciate all of you. For those that went, for those that actually wanted to go, but for one reason or the other, they were not able to go. I also want to appreciate, because I know that next time you will go. And that next time, you may not be arrested. Hello? In the quest for struggle, that you want to be free,
No retreat, no surrender.
there's always a price to pay.
Yes.
I tell you something, there's always a price to pay. Even when you are not ready to stand up, you're forced to stand up. The day you say you want to rest, maybe the day your coordinator will call and say there's an emergency meeting, and then that rest, you won't rest again. There are times your pot, if I say, come Nana, is emergency, you leave the pot, the food, you didn't even know how it was cooked again. These are the prices that we are paying. Keep paying, that it worth it. If after now, your children and my children stop suffering what we are suffering now, it's something to remember. Your children will look at you one day and say, yes, I know when my mother was attending IPOB meeting for this freedom. So it's something. My prayer and earnest desire is that each and every one of you will live to see that day. Hello? I tell you that day, any day they announce Biafra, I will not come outside. You know know why? Happiness will kill some people. So I will just look for Valium and maybe swallow too. So I will not wake up. I'll just lie down. Maybe the next day when I wake up, people that are celebrating would have finished celebrating. Then I will start my own celebration. Hello, it's going to be a day of joy. It's going to be a day when you count all your blessings and you are naming them. Wow. I went to Biafra, I survived. I went to Trump's rally, I survived. I went to Igweocha, I survived. You start counting them with joy. Apostle Paul said, I count all with joy. Even all that he lost, he still counts all of them with joy. So please, I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate Igweocha women. See these women, they carry pots. I made a no-come meeting. And I will give us drink here. Hello. So thank you, and the Almighty Yahweh will bless every one of you. I also want to thank the few of us that went to on Saturday. There's been no time to rest. One of our sisters, the father-in-law, and they wanted us to be part of them, but few of us actually went, and it was, it was a great day, and they were very happy. They entertained us. In fact, I saw some kind of food, and I was like, "Is this burial?" Hello, it's not about the food, but the reception, how they welcomed us, how the husband, received us. So I want to thank those also that went on your own day. Hey. On your own day, people will not sleep. They will follow you. For those of us that are claiming, please let me clear this thing now. Now, when an issue comes up on a Saturday, so many of us claim to be Shabbatarians. Remember, you're just an individual. You are not a community. You are not a family. Now, a time will come when something, I don't pray for them, I pray for my all those good things. A time will come when you are a family. And you, as just one umbrella, will say, and the family will say no. And you have a choice because you can't decide for the entire family. And they will fix it on the Saturday. Shalom. After me, I will become a Shabbatarian.
Confirm. Yes. Confirm one.
I will become a Shabbatarian. I don't know how to
Shabbat.
Hey, I didn't remember. Me, I become a Shabbatarian. Even my phone will go to Shabbat that day. Nobody will call the phone and it will ring. So please, let's that one day will not stop you. All we are working, all this we are doing now is that Biafra will come. I know that when Biafra comes, this burial on the Shabbat day will be removed from our calendar. But now that it is not so, let's be our brother's keeper. Even somebody that does not want to go will use Shabbat and the next week. Please, it is not very good. Try and change this time so that on your own day, people will not go to Shabbat. Hello. I know. Hello. This week is going to an end. Everything can play, but it's coming to an end. Some who were supposed to go out yesterday, but the movement was cancelled for disease, and the new date will be fixed. For those of us that said, my father is the bishop of our church, and we are holding any of our
Igweocha women
please
holding the monthly meeting
hello.
today, the 16th of September 2018. This is how they used to do it every month. I believe today's oath is exceptional because looking on the theme of the meeting, you see that it's a very special meeting. Their team says, we are ready to leave Nigeria. and of a truth, as we can see them, you will not and see the seriousness in them that they are really ready to leave Nigeria. I am sincerely yours, Ogochukwu Nana, reporting for Family Writer. Stay tuned. Shalom.